Okay, I got to turn the microphone on, don't I? Yeah. Okay, here's your thing. There's a couple. Well, there's a couple of ways to handle this, and the one main thing that comes to mind for me, I'm going to zoom back and just take this wall here. Oh, you got to. Okay, broke it down into a segment. Okay, I'm going to shift select these walls. Yeah, that's enough. I'm going to copy that. Where's the copy command? Uh-oh, I don't see the copy command. Well, okay, let me start over. I'll just marquee select that stuff. There, that'll work. There's my copy command. Now I'm going to open a new file. We want a new plan. Then we're going to go edit, paste. I don't care about whole position. Whoops. Edit, paste, paste, paste. Okay, there's that section of the plan. And what I intend to do is just take this and create a box like that with a this is what now we've got this isolated in a new plan. Now I'm going to go over here to the build roof dialog, and what I was talking about is here we go, options, segment angle at curved wall. See, it's set at 15%. Let's change it to 7% or 6%, and then rebuild the roofs. Okay, that didn't get us. There's something funny going on there, but let's take a look at it. Okay, well that's a rather gigantic waste of time. Oh, I see. It pasted in there twice. I didn't realize. Let me get rid of that. I didn't realize that it had pasted in there twice. Okay, well that's useless there. I see. Put one roof plane on there and put a kind of a curved edge on it. Well, that was just kind of an experiment. Let's try it again. No, I've just got one area to do. Where's build roof? You get 22 degrees. Yeah, it's still crappy. Okay, that didn't work. I was thinking that you could auto build the roofs and then, but of course the software is not going to realize that I just want a parapet roof. Okay, so I'm going to ditch that idea. We'll go back to your plan. And you can see the little baselines here. The reason they don't look right is because they aren't right. And like this baseline here, click on the roof plane and just rotate it a little bit so that it's more parallel to the curve. Now I realize that's kind of hard to think with, but this one here, you see the angle's too oblique. By just rotating the thing a little bit so that it's a little bit more parallel with the curved wall. I realize that's kind of goofy to think with, but you need to rotate it a little bit more, I think. But this in itself is going to smooth that out some. Put that in there. Now that in itself might do a little bit better job. Then you go back with the join roofs tool. We'll just see what it does. Now I just moved this one and that one, so there's really only two that I have to tie in. 4 edges in total. Join roofs, edge, Now that might be improved. I don't know. Let's take a look at it in an overview. I think it will be improved. And that's what I was talking about in terms of you can change the curve of the wall, but the curve of the wall looks like it's pretty well done. There's just some materials on your computer that I don't have on mine, and that's what that's about. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks better. Does it look perfect? No, it doesn't look perfect. Perfect is very difficult to get. Cover those things up. I think that looks better. And this can be lined up a little bit better. And it's just, this kind of work is tedious and exacting. That's kind of what I was driving at, is you just have to demand perfection of yourself and then do what's necessary to get it. I probably goobered that edge up. I'm going to reconnect it. But this is not a science, it's an art. Yeah, these edges are off a little bit. I never use this dialog, I always check here and cancel. Okay, that messed it up. Oh, the edge is better. Let me see what I can do with that. Just need that little artifact to go away. When you get an artifact like that, you just keep messing with it until you get it to go away. Let me just rejoin that edge and maybe that'll make it go away. But this sort of thing is tedious. There's no way around it. Let's see if we can work this in plan view. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to drag that. Whoops. I jumped over there. Get over there. I had to use the control key to exert control over it again. Okay. So got a little bit jagged edge right there. Let's see what that looks better. Well, like I say, perfect is very difficult to get. Okay, that's right there. Find that in plan view. Yeah, see right there. When you zoom in, you can really see this more readily. And when I drag it, it tends to snap, so I'm going to hit the control key and exert control over that and put it exactly where I want it. And of course it's hard to get it exact, so then we'll use join roofs to finish that up. It's quite a bit better. Still got an artifact here. That must be the next joint down. Yeah, there it is. It's hard to see in the camera view, but in plan view it's readily apparent. And I moved that and it just jumped like that, so I'm going to press the control key and then left click and drag and put that sucker right where I want it. You know what a sucker is, don't you? Okay, join that. Let's see if that, check that artifact. Nah, it's still there. Okay. For junk like this, there's a couple of ways you can handle it. You can use this tool here, delete surface, and just delete that temporarily and then get a camera view and whatnot. Now, that artifact's going to come back, okay? Let me hit F12 and it'll probably come back. Yeah, see, it came back. Or another way to handle that is with the material sprayer. We can go to plan materials and find opening no material. I'm assuming you've already used that. Yeah, there it is. And we'll just spray that on that OSB. Another way to handle it. And it's not perfect, but now it looks perfect. I'm going to hit Control Z and undo what I just did. We'll undo that. Now what I'm going to do is this roof plane here, I'm clicking on it, but it's not responding. Okay, let me do it in plan view. We'll take these three roof planes here, and I'm going to just take the OSB, go to materials, and that's the sheathing. It's got this junk here, OSB, and see what's the roof surface. Terra roof tile. Okay, I'll go to the sheathing and set that to Terra roof tile. Hit the T key to go to the T's. Where's Terra roof tile? I don't see it. There it is. Okay. That's another way to handle it. We'll go back to the camera view. And, well, the artifact's there, but now it's roof colored. I think I like my this solution the best, where we take opening no material and put that on that unwanted artifact. Okay. Looks good from my house. And so that's that's the main thing I can tell you there is these you could diddle around with these roof base lines, or maybe add more of them and smooth this thing out more. If you want it smoother, you would use more roof planes. But you saw I took this one and just rotated it, and that one and rotated it, and got a quite a bit better look. Okay. Or you could just draw a bunch of tiny little roof base lines here, and then join them together and get a smoother curve. Either way would work.